May the blessings of the Buddha be with you. I am a Buddhist monk. My name is Bante Jinananda. I stay at Hilda Javardhana Ramaya, Ottawa, Canada. Today I would like to share with you the importance of loving kindness and compassion and their practice for our happy life. In terms of explaining the concept, I can say that loving kindness is not with the love and attachment, but it is a selfless love. Compassion, according to my understanding, is the way how we spread loving kindness through words and physical action. By practicing loving kindness and compassion together, we can make ourselves happy as well as the whole society. As individuals in this society, we may be able to appreciate what we have and what we receive and what others have. Part of the problem of human life is being able to see how things go in the physical body and in the mind. But practicing loving kindness and compassion allow us to have that type of appreciation and gratitude and peace of our life. What are the enemies of loving kindness and compassion? The enemies of loving kindness and compassion are anger, hatred, ill will, jealousy, anxiety, and there are some other negative emotions. In order to practice loving kindness, we have to understand the negative forces of loving kindness and compassion. What kind of disadvantages we get out of all these negative forces. So, as we all know, when we are angry, it is not good for our health. It is not good for our mind. It is not good for any relationship among our family members and with friends and colleagues and even with people that we do not know. Perhaps for the first time we meet, we may be doing bad if we have negative forces in our mind. So we have many evidences that anger, ill will, hatred, jealousy are not giving us any sort of advantages in this life. So then, what is loving kindness and compassion? How we are going to practice them? As I said, we have to understand who we are. We are human beings who came to this world with so much meritorious powers. Our parents and siblings and other relatives supported us from the very beginning of our life, especially our parents. Then we having so many support from parents, we grew up, and we have to see this conditional structure of our body. We are not alone. We are supported by many people from the very moment of our life. So we should think about that. And in this fathom long body, what we have, it's a collection of various materials such as bones, muscles, and other parts of the body. So basically, the word I, me, and myself are terms given to a physical body that is supported by various factors. If we are to understand this nature of our body, we know the fact that this life is always changing and it has the nature of decay, old age, sicknesses, and finally death. If we are to understand these realities of our body, there is a deterrence in our mind that against the anger, ill will, hatred, and jealousy, and so on. So, in order to practice loving kindness, one has to have this understanding and then continue practicing loving kindness first uh, with a particular way of practice. In my way, I I would do such interpretations and also thinking like, may I be well, happy and peaceful, may no harm come to me, even though this body is fragile and impermanence, may I be able to live in this body with this body just because I need to serve myself and the society equally. So these are some of the terms we could use to cultivate loving kindness. But this is only the beginning. We can do away with ego mind and hatred, ill will. At the same time, you may be able to act it as it is. Whatever we develop within should be shared with people through the way of speaking and action. Then it becomes compassion. So, if you do this meditation for once a day or twice a day for at least 20 minutes, I think through my experience, you would be in a super state. I am so happy about my life because of my practice. And I'm doing my service to the society, to people, to anyone without thinking about their language, religion, and so forth because of this practice. So, friends, practicing loving kindness and compassion make us complete and also happy. So, take it and practice these two important qualities in our mind: loving kindness and compassion. Thank you very much for listening. May you be well, happy, and peaceful.